If you've been sextorted and experienced a sense of shame or self-blame, you're not alone. Victims are targeted through deception and coercion. Sextortion victim blaming turns harm inward, fueling isolation as criminals exploit this guilt. Yet cybercrime experts stress shame is manipulation, not fault. Research shows profound guilt from sextortion drives anxiety, withdrawal, and emotional distress. Sextortion is a crime, and overcoming self-blame starts with recognizing that you are the victim and reporting to the proper authorities. This video will explain why blackmail shame happens, how to overcome self-blame, and where to report related online fraud, including fraudulent job postings, so you can regain control. Why self-blame happens. The psychology behind sextortion. Sextortion doesn't succeed because victims are careless. It succeeds because attackers are intentional. They study human behavior, trust signals, and emotional pressure points. Once contact is made, whether through social media, dating apps, or even fake job offers, the criminal slowly builds credibility. When the threat appears, your brain shifts into survival mode. Logic narrows and fear takes over. That's when self-blame begins to form, not because you did something wrong, but because your mind is trying to make sense of a violation. Guilt after extortion is a psychological response to shock, not proof of responsibility. Traps designed to make you question yourself. Victims often encounter sextortion through methods designed to look legitimate or harmless. The following tactics often pop up across these schemes: romance or friendship grooming that slowly crosses boundaries, fake recruiters or job postings that move conversations into private channels, requests framed as mutual or consensual, then weaponized later, threats that reference your contacts, employer, or reputation, language meant to shame, such as "you agreed" or "this is your fault." These strategies are carefully chosen to reinforce self-blame, as the crime itself relies on fraud, coercion, and social engineering. Shame as a weapon. How blame keeps victims silent. What makes sextortion especially harmful is that it doesn't just steal money or data, it attacks identity. Victims often withdraw, stop reporting, and stay silent because they fear judgment. Studies show that shame and embarrassment are the leading reasons victims stay silent, slashing reporting rates and letting criminals thrive. Right behind shame is the fear of getting in trouble. Victim blaming significantly reduces the number of victims who come forward, allowing criminals to continue operating unchecked. Shame keeps victims isolated, and isolation is exactly where extortion thrives. Blackmail shame also delays recovery because people wait too long to secure accounts, preserve evidence, or ask for help. The manipulation of guilt. You didn't cause this. Shame appears because sextortion targets private boundaries. Society often treats privacy violations as personal failures instead of crimes. Criminals exploit that cultural gap. They frame the situation as a mistake instead of a manipulation. The truth is simple. Consent obtained through deception and threats is not consent. Feeling guilty does not mean you caused the harm. It means the attacker succeeded in shifting blame away from themselves. Recognizing that is a turning point. Breaking the cycle of self-blame. Steps toward recovery. If you're struggling with sextortion victim blaming and wondering how to move forward, take these steps in order. Recognize who is at fault. This was sextortion, not a misunderstanding or mistake. A crime has occurred, and you are the victim. Preserve evidence. Save messages, usernames, payment requests, and screenshots exactly as received. Avoid blocking the perpetrator, as this can delete evidence and ignite retaliation. Stop engaging with the attacker. Don't plead, argue, or negotiate with the perpetrator. This only shows that you are active and susceptible. Secure your accounts. Change passwords. Enable two-factor authentication and review privacy settings. Report the crime. Sextortion and related scams should be reported to the platform where it occurred, as well as law enforcement and cybercrime agencies. Get professional support. Talking to specialists who work with sextortion victims can help break the shame cycle and guide next steps safely. Lean on safe support. Share what happened with someone you trust so you're not carrying this on your own. From victim blaming to empowerment, regain your power. Sextortion thrives on silence, shame, and misplaced guilt. But self-blame is not the truth. It's a product of manipulation. When you recognize that, report the crime, secure your digital life, and seek informed help, the power dynamic shifts. Recovery doesn't start with punishment or confession. It starts with clarity. You were targeted, not at fault. And with the right steps, support, and perspective, victims can move past blackmail shame and regain control with confidence. If you have fallen victim to sextortion, the team at Blackmail.HelpLine is here to help. Our experts have access to proprietary technology and a wealth of knowledge accumulated over more than a decade of handling these cases. We can help you uncover evidence, locate and identify the perpetrator, and remove their leverage. Reclaim your online freedom and protect your reputation today. Call 888-634-1535 or visit blackmailhelpline.com to get started with a free consultation.
Helpful links and resources. To learn more, visit our website at blackmailhelpline.com. The link is in the description below. Feel free to leave a comment with your questions or call us directly at 888-634-1535. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you'd like us to cover more cases like this. See you in the next video.